everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're coming to you back here from California, Oakland, California. And, big game. Sorry for the delay there, but now we're finally going to finish the series. It's game 3 of 3 in the conference final. Pete, the winner of this game goes to the finals.
Yes, to face off against the Burners.
Oh my gosh, what a huge game. I mean, the loser's season is over tonight. The winner,
yes, it is. Yeah.
Makes it on in, and boy, we've been here a couple of the last seasons, and it got knocked out. We can't. I mean, the names up here. You got a couple guys who are on the precipice of retiring. A couple of them, the cards are right next to each other. You see Hammer Long Ball, Billy LeBoink. Hanley Dexteris is out of his mind right now. He really wants this championship. A loss tonight would be just crushing. We've got to make it happen.
Yeah. The way, especially Hanley Dexteris is playing, not just in the regular season, but in the playoffs. He's a record-setting year for him. It would be a shame if it came to an end tonight.
Oh yeah, it'd be a heartbreaking mess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gonna go with the detailed bracket. Shows you exactly where we are. Again, the Beewolves won that first one 5-1 on the road here. We went back home, lost 6-10. So both games 4-game wins, swing in either direction. But we're gonna have our top the top pitchers up tonight. Bender, Dapper. You know.
Yeah, the number ones are going up against each other. We kind of outthought ourselves. They originally had Bender slated for the last game. We wound up going with Deshaun Levon. Maybe if we go with Bender, we're in the finals tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Deshaun Levon did not have a good outing. The Beewolves were able to make it look respectable in the end, made it 10-6, but the reality was the Beewolves were never in that game. Gold Coach jumped out early in the first and just kind of said goodnight early.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that right now. Yeah, it was the top of the first. Jacques Dauphin is the first one to come up. And he hits this left field RBI out, putting them up 1-0. Oh, you can see a drop there by Buster Biggs doesn't help things. Gets them out in front. Right after that, Flapjack Noble comes up with 2 outs, an 0-2 count. It's one in center field. Gets 2 RBIs on this one. That's followed closely by Pennington. The 0-2 still. 2 Ks. Again, 2 strikes, center field, 2-run home run. And just, I mean, I know that took the wind right out of the sails. We were just, right?
Yeah, it did. They came out flat. The Gold Coach jumped out early and really put their heels to the Beewolves, and like you say, we didn't see much of a response from the Beewolves. I mean, over time, slowly chipping here, chipping there, but never really saw what you would have expected from the Beewolves.
Yeah, and they didn't stop there that either. It was the top of the second one. Julio Hooper comes up with 1 out, 3-2 count. Smashes one in right field, 2-run home run of his own over the diving Billy LeBoink, and 2 more to go. Then right after that, Stefan Ballard comes up, bases loaded, sacrifice fly, RBI, and just running it up. Scores 8-0 at that point. As Longballo makes it through, and it's not a bad throw. Was nowhere near in time. Bottom of the 5th, Longballo himself comes up with 2 outs, gets a center field RBI, puts the Beewolves on the board. Finally, at least they scored something. Sturdy Woman decides to come to the party with 2 outs, 2 strikes, smacks an RBI in right field, brings the score to 9-2. And it's but they shut him back down again. Dunk Pineda, smash, 3rd home run for the Gold Coats. Left field, this one goes over the wall. It's 10-2, and it looks like the game's just about over.
Yeah. At that point, they were really too far behind to catch up. Again, they did make it kind of look a little respectable in the end, but it was too little, too late at that point.
Yeah, talking about respectable at the end, I think this is what you're talking about. Dexter's 0-1 smash. We were talking right before it. Grand slam home run, doing everything he can. Puts 4 more on the board. Brings the Beewolves on up to, it was 10-6, ends up being the final. What a season for Dex. What a playoffs. You can see there's 3rd home run, 4th RBI, the playoffs. Finally, things end off, bottom of the 9th. Sturdy Woodman lines out to Pennington. That's going to close it out, and that's where it ended 10-6. In home, just a dejected fan base.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of atypical for the Beewolves. They're just not. They don't seem to be a very good home team.
No, yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem we've been having all year. I mean, well, they won some games at home, but these playoffs so far, at least the playoffs, we've been rocking out. We did get the one win at home, start things off against the Sharks, Sawteeth.
Right.
But we're gonna need another one here tonight.
I was gonna say we're 500 at home in the playoffs.
Oh boy.
Well, one win and one loss.
Not good. All right, here it is. Conference Finals, Game 3 of 3. Arizona Beewolves rotation aces. We got one viewer on already. Hey, viewer, welcome to the game. They're both teams rotation aces. Following the Gold Coats, winner take all. We're Beewolves are going to be putting our top pitcher on the mound, the starting pitcher, Hurley Bender, the right-hander, locked in. Thankfully, Hurley's he's got a ton of junk, great accuracy, and good velocity. He's 1-0 in the playoffs so far. He's got a 0 ERA and a 0.56 whip, so Hurley is hoping to make this name for himself as one of the best pitchers in the game, one of the best playoff pitchers in the game as well.
Yes, and backing him up, obviously, we're going to go with Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop, second baseman, all-around first infielder. He is on fire right now, Tom. He's got better than average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .650 in the playoffs with 3 home runs. Hammer Longballo, the center fielder, he is locked in, and he's got good power. He's got better than average ability to connect and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .438 with 2 home runs. And then Sturdy Woodman at first base with a little bit better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, but a little less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .375 in the playoffs with no home runs.
All right, they're going to be going against the Gold Coast ace pitcher, their starter Princess Dapper, the right-hander. She's known mostly for her junk as well, followed closely by accuracy and velocity. She's just a little lower in each of those items than Hurley. She's also 1-0 on the season. Her ERA's 2.70, which is 2.70 more than Hurley's, but that's a great ERA, especially for the playoffs. Yeah. She's got a 1.50 whip to back that.
That's right, and backing her up on the notable players is going to be the locked-in Haley Hooper, the shortstop. She's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base pass. She's hitting .214 with a home run. Dunk Pineda, the center fielder, he's locked in as well. He's got a little bit less than average power, but he's got good ability to connect at home plate and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .400 with 2 home runs. And then Jacques Oftan, the catcher, who is not 100% physically. He's hurting a little bit, but he's got good power. He struggles at times to connect at home plate. He's less than average, and then he's got a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. He's at .294 with 1 home run.
How about that?
That is crazy.
Sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat a little less here. Pete and I are both getting over colds, man. We share this stuff. But, all right, so we are going to get the lineup from the assistant coach. We're going to a little something like this. Hanley Dexteris gets the nod to start things off. Mr. Dexteris will play shortstop and bat first. He is on fire, so we're looking for him to carry the Beewolves on his back like he's done so many times before. Right behind him, batting second, playing first base, Sturdy Woodman. Batting third, Bertha Banks. Here's the lineup in right field. It looks like we're going to have Hammer Longballo in right field. Unless now he's locked in. Now here's the thing: Freddie Knox at second base, batting fifth. Magic Moore scheduled to bat sixth in center field. Buster Biggs is in left field and he's tense. So technically, we could put LeBoink in right field, put Longballo in left field. I don't know. What do you think?
I would agree with that. This is the final game of the finals. Yeah, I mean, the fewer tense people we have out in the field, the better off I think we'll be.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Buster Biggs left field. I'm gonna say, okay. So, wait a second. I want to position swap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Position swap.
That's gonna be for Hammer Longballo for left field. Confirm, and then Buster Biggs right field. I'm going to do their substitute for Billy LeBlanc.
Right.
Okay, so Hammer Longballo's in left field and locked in. Freddie Knox at second base. Magic Moore in center field. Billy LeBlanc in right field. Eliza Peck will be catching and batting 8th. And batting 9th, Hurley Bender will pitch. Also locked in. He throws the forefinger, the two-finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, sir. It'll be a happy Thanksgiving if we bring this home a winner. Socorro Hills.
Winner, winner, turkey dinner.
There you go. There you go. Series tied 1-1. Deciding game of this conference finals here in beautiful Socorro Hills.
I need a bucket to throw up in.
Me too.
And then again after dinner.
Yeah. I'll be sleeping. Gold Coast lineup is going to look like this. Stefan Ballard in right field, Dunk Pineda in center, Haley Hooper at shortstop, Jakov Tan catching, Peyton Nielsen in left field, Flapjack Noble at first base, Pennington at third base, Delgado at second, and Princess Dapper pitching. So as the Gold Coats take the field, Hanley Dexter, Sturdy Woodman, and Bertha Banks will get ready to face off against Princess Dapper with her 2.7 ERA.
Now batting.
Here we go. Hanley Dexter is on fire. Fit, tough out utility player, hitting .650 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs.
All right, first pitch by Dapper is outside ball, and this game's underway. Good patience, Hanley Dexter, 1-0 count. That's a floater, a little late swing. Hands out a souvenir at third base. Foul ball. That's an easy pop up into right field. Waving that off is Stephen Ballard makes that catch for the first out.
The first baseman.
1 down and in steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit, hitting .375 with 4 RBIs in the playoffs. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That's outside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Woodman. That one's outside as well. 3-0 now. Walked him on 4 straight pitches. Princess Dapper issues Sturdy Woodman a walk. So in steps Bertha Banks with a runner at first base and only 1 out.
He was going to wait till she had 1 strike. It never came. Bertha Banks hitting .250 in the playoffs. Slower than average runner at first base. And Dapper's having a hard time getting the strike zone here. First one's a ball. Pressure up now. Second one's a ball. 2. So maybe, I don't know if it's nerves or what. That one's finally in there. It's a grounder to second base. They're going to throw for the double play. They get 1, and they miss the second one. All right, so Bertha Banks runs it out. They get the second out, but they get the runner on first.
2 outs, runner at first base. In steps Hammer Longballo. He's hitting .438 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Bertha Banks at first base does not have a lot of speed. First pitch is fouled back. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hammer Longballo. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-1. There's a smash. That's Flapjack Noble has to lay out and get it. And Hammer Longballo's ego takes a little bit of a hit there. So we're no runs, no hits, no errors. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Stefan Ballard, Dunk Pineda, and Haley Hooper are going to face Hurley Bender, who has no ERA and a 1-0 record in the playoffs. Stefan Ballard is tense but fit. He's hitting .118 with a home run and 3 RBIs. First pitch is fouled off into the stands along the third base side. Strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Stefan Ballard, the Gold Coat right fielder. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1. Bender is locked in. There's a roller foul along the first base side. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ballard. That one goes a little high. 3-2, full count now to Stefan Ballard. There's a roller. Handily Dexteris is going to get over it. It's barehanded, pick it up, make the throw to Woodman at first for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Dunk Pineda, the center fielder. He's locked in. If it hitting .400. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Pineda is inside, ball 1. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hurley Bender going to throw his 9th pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 now to Dunk Pineda, the Gold Coat center fielder. Bottom of the first, no score. There's a hard shot, but Woodman's going to pick that up, take it itself. Step on first base for the second out. 2 down, and in steps Haley Hooper, the Gold Coat right fielder. She's locked in and fit. She's got power versus right-handed pitching. She's hitting .214 with a home run, 2 RBIs in the playoffs. 2 outs and nobody on. The first shot into left field, and long ball was there to make the catch for the third out. So 1, 2, 3, we're heading into the top of the second. Freddie Knox, Magic Moore, Billy LeBoy going to face Princess Dapper, who threw 14 pitches in the first inning and gave up a walk.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Freddie Knox, the second baseman, hitting .214 in the playoffs.
All right, Freddie, let's do something tonight, right? Let's get this to the next round. First one's high, good eye. 1-0 the count. Freddie Knox. Second one's way outside. 2. Boy, you can watch more pitches than we swing at. We'd be okay. Third pitch is finally in there for a strike. 18th pitch now, 2-1 count. She comes back with 2 quick strikes now, right up to 2 apiece. 3 quick strikes, but he swings at that one, pops it up. It's deep to left field, but that's going to be caught, waved off by Nielsen. 1 up, 1 down.
the center fielder.
In steps Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's hitting .091 with 1 RBI. 1 out and nobody on in the second. There's a hard ground ball to Flapjack Noble. He'll pick it up and take it himself the first for the second out. 2 outs.
Well, they want to get that pitch,
Billy LeBoy.
pitch count up, but he was she threw it right where he was aiming. 20 pitches now. The lock in Princess Draper goes right out. There's a liner straight to Pennington. 1, 2, 3. That's a quick inning.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, it's weird. She's throwing it where they're aiming, and yet they can't hit it very well.
Yeah.
Heading into the bottom of the second, still no score. Jacques Tan, Peyton Nielsen, and Flapjack Noble going to face off against Hurley Bender, who threw 11 pitches in the bottom of the first.
Catcher, Jacques of 10.
Jacques off 10, power versus right-handers, which doesn't bode well for the Beewolves. The outfield's going to go deep for Mr. Off 10, who can hit the ball far. It's not quite 100%. He's at .294, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. That one in there for strikeouts, like corner safety off now. On the count, Bender pitching good so far. Gets a signal from Peck. This is just a little bit high on that one. We're even 1 apiece. 14th pitch by Hurley Bender. Inside corner, Hanley Dex jumps to his left, makes the grab, stands up, whips it, gets him. Wow, what a play, Hanley. Hanley ain't gonna let it happen.
No, sir.
Peyton Nielsen, .214 on the season, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Fans cheering, hoping to see the first hit of the game. Right? I think 15th pitch.
Yeah.
Excuse me, misses inside. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Peyton Nielsen, also mostly power hitter, good contact as well. Reaches out, fouls that one up first base line, reading out 1 apiece. Deep season playoffs. That one fools him inside. A 1-2 the count. He's got him in a hole. Can Bender close out with 2 strikes? It's been something the Beewolves have been struggling with all playoffs. But he's looking for just the right pitch call. He's waiting. He finally gets it from Peck, winds up, throws it. Ooh, misses up high and inside. Ball 2, 2-2, 1 out. That's a curveball. He pops it up to center field. Magic Moore has got it. He's underneath it. He's going to make that grab. For the second up, 2 up, 2 down. He was keeping him off the board. That brings a Flapjack Noble 301, 1 home run in the series and in the playoffs. 3 RBIs. More power than contact. Good power, not great contact. So if we get some movement on that ball, we can sit him back on the bench. There's some movement. It's a hard foul. Third base line, 0-1. Fans gasp a little bit. Hard foul back off the wall, 0-2. Bender's got him in a hole. Can he get the tricky pitch past? Bender Kane! Waiting against the outside corner. Tip of the hat.
All right, so as my partner said, still no hits in the game. We're going to head into the top third, still no score. Eliza Peck and Hurley Bender's first look at Princess Dapper. And then it's back to Hanley Dexteris, who's 0 for 1. Dapper at 21 pitches, giving up a walk and no hits. Eliza Peck is neutral and fit. She's hitting 111 in the playoffs. All right, top of the third, no score. First pitch to Peck, curves in there. It's called strike 1. There's a blooper into the outfield, and Dunk Pineda is going to be able to charge up and make the catch from center field, so 1 out.
Thought that was going to drop for a second. Hanley Dexteris 250 on the season, locked in. Good power hitter. for a pitcher. First one there for a strike. 1 the count. Both teams really want this game bad. Top of the third, no score. Little floor past the mound. That gets past Draper, but Hooper picks up those are the first. Hanley beats her out. Hanley gets the first hit of the game. Our pitcher.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Hanley Dexteris. He's on fire and fit. A tough out. He's 0 for 1 today. Pitcher Hurley Bender at first base. First pitch to Dexteris is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That's over the inside corner for called second strike. So no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Dexteris known as a tough out. That one's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That'll get up into center field. And Doug Pineda's going to pick it up. And Hurley Bender's going to stay at second. So runners at first and second now with 1 out at in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Way to get the offense going. Beewolves, Sturdy Woodman, 375, no home runs. Like you said, pressure way up. 2 on. 2 fast runners. Hard liner right past her ear. He's going to come back. Everyone's going. He's going to slide and get caught out for the second out. Doggone, he couldn't quite make it, Hurley Bender, but the runners now at the corners.
Runners at corner, 2 outs. Bertha Banks stepping in. Bertha Banks is, I think she's 0 for 1. First pitch to Banks is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
No.
That one's popped up on the infield. The third baseman's calling for it. Sturdy Woodman's going to trip her up. Oh, he didn't get that. Pennington makes the catch for the 3rd out. And again, we've seen that a lot from these Beewolves in the playoffs. They get the bases loaded. They can't get anybody home. Guadalupe, Pennington, Pance Delgado, and Princess Dapper all going to face off against Bender, who's thrown 22 pitches with a strikeout. Pennington, the shortstop, is neutral and fit, hitting .250 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. Yeah, we've seen a lot of that from the Beewolves. They'll get the bases loaded, but with 2 outs, and they can't get anybody across the plate. First pitch to Pennington is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. And very quickly, Pennington's in the hole, 0-2. Oh, a line drive to Hurley Bender, who sticks his hand out and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 down and in steps Pance Delgado. He's 10th but fit. He's hitting .278 in the playoffs with 3 RBIs. 1 out with nobody on in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch to Delgado catches the low outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on to Delgado. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Delgado wanted that one. He wanted all of it, but he got none of it. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's ripped foul along the third base line, so he'll get another pitch. 1-2. Allen just fell out just a little bit too much. Ball 2, 2-2. That one's popped up into shallow right field, and Billy LeBoyne makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 outs, and in steps the pitcher, Princess Dapper. Princess Dapper is neutral and fit. She's got no batting average, but she does have an RBI in the playoffs. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to charge that ball, pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3. We're heading into the top of the 4th. It's no score. Beewolves, no runs, 3 hits. Gold Coach, no runs, no hits. Hammer Longbalo, Freddie Knox, and Magic Moore all 0 for today. Princess Dapper at 32 pitches. She's given up 1 walk and 3 hits. Hammer Longbalo, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today.
Let's get that pitch count up, Beewolves. By Dapper's right in there, hard liner in the right field, and Hammer Longball gets 1 swing, 1 single. Beewolves putting off, getting them out there. Now they got to bring runs in, Pete.
Yeah, they do. Freddie Knox neutral and fit, 0 for 1 today. Longball at first with nobody out. He's got about average speed. The catcher has a pretty strong arm behind the home plate, so I don't know if he'll test. First pitch. That one's lifted, and that's going to drop in left field. And that'll be a clean single. So runners at first and second with 2 outs, and in steps Magic Moore.
Ugly little single there. Magic Moore 0 for 1. On the day, we got runners at first and second, no outs. Pressure way up for the Beewolves. That one curves right back in a good pitch by Jepper, 0-1. Count to Magic Moore. High inside, that's going to be popped up into center field. Everyone's going to have to come back. Dunk Pineda's going to make that catch. 1 out.
We need your bat, Magic. Come on, buddy.
the right fielder.
So one out, runners at first and second. Billy LeBlanc, the right fielder's neutral. If it favors the high pitch, he's 0 for 1. If we could get one of these guys home, it would be great. First pitch to Billy LeBlanc is on the inside corner for a called strike. Strike one. That one's lifted. That's going to get into left field, and here comes the runner around third. He's going to cross the plate, score the first run of the game. 1-0 Beewolves, and in steps Eliza Peck, the catcher. She's 0 for 1 today. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Way to get that one, Billy LeBlanc. Still just 1 out. There's another liner left field. That's going to bring Freddie Knox home because Freddie Knox is fast. Beewolves going to get their second run beat on 2 hits.
There you go. All right, so 2-0. In steps Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher. He's locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a single. Got the offense going today. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Beewolves. Runners at first and second. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Oh, no. Yeah, everybody get back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they should have tagged up. I hit the wrong button. And they actually started to go forward. I was like, oh, no. So fly out to right field.
Yeah. Handley Dexter now 1 for 2 with a single. Just 2 outs. Beewolves put 2 on the board. Boy, Handley. That one misses inside good either. We got to get that pitch count up, like we said. Pitch and Dapper looking tense now. Her 43rd pitch finally makes it for a strike. We even want a piece safety off now. Handley Dexter is 2 quick strikes. He's got him in a hole now. 1-0. 1-2, but he's a tough out. 45th pitch, fouled back off the wall, defensive swing to the on fire Handley Dexter. Misses inside, good patience, 2-2-2. Reaches back, fouls that one off, not quite sure where that was going to be. Still all up. That's way high, but that's a hard liner into right field, caught by Ballard for the 3rd out.
Oh, no. But they get 2 on the board, so Beewolves 2 runs on 7 hits. Stephon Ballard, Dunk Pineda, and Haley Hooper all 0 for today. Hurley Bender at 32 pitches with a strikeout. And that's it. 32 pitches.
Stephen Ballard 0 for 1, 111, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Beewolves got to clamp down now. If they can hold these guys off the board now and not give them that opportunity to get right back in this, that'll be big. Fouled off the wall in the first pitch, breaking pitch, 0-1 the count. Hurley Bender only his 34th pitch. Liner in the right field. Billy LeBlanc dives over and makes the grab. Whew.
Nice.
Keeping them off, Pete. Keep no hits still, right?
Yep.
Dunk Pineda 0 for 1, but locked in on the day. Hurley Bender's also locked in. 35th pitch. Low and inside, misses ball 1. Fans cheering, hoping their Gold Coats get back in this. Even up at 1 apiece. They know a loss is the end of the season. Strike 2 on a swing and miss there. We have 1 and 2. Hurley Bender in the driver's seat. Can he put him away? The biggest strikeout leader in the league. Pitches that one, fouls it off first base line. Still 1 and 2, folks. Broken bat, shallow center field. Handley Dexter ranges back, grabs that one for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Haley Hooper's turn. 0 for 1, power of his right-hander. She's hit home runs this season against us. So the outfield's going to go deep. Handley Dexter is going to be careful to throw it, but he's on fire. So he throws 40th pitch to start it off here. That one is high and inside, 1-0. Got a great day for baseball here today, folks. Well, liner first base slide. Hope you have a good dinner with the family tonight, people. You good people, you. Swinging a strike 2, 1-2. Hurley Bender. Shut him down, Hurley. 43rd pitch. He's calm as a cucumber. Breaking pitch high and inside and gives her another K. Beewolves, great beat.
All right, so we're heading into the top of the 5th. It's still Beewolves 2, Gold Coats nothing. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a walk. Bertha Banks 0 for 2 and Hammer Long Balla 1 for 2. Dapper at 48 pitches with a walk and giving up 7 hits. Her ERA's jumped up to a 3.38. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's neutral and fit 1 for 1. A single and a walk today. Dapper delivers. Low, ball 1. Runs inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That catches the low edge for a called strike. 2-1. There's a smash right up the middle into center field for a clean single. And Sturdy Woodman will lead off with a single.
The 3rd baseman.
And Princess Dapper's Eagles going down. Bertha Banks stepping in.
Sturdy's goes up too. Bertha Banks 0 for 2. Hoping to get on here now. Princess Dapper's tense. 153rd pitch to start. It's a liner to right center field. Is it going to drop? It does. They're going to run back around. She's caught in a rundown. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so she got thrown out. I got to be careful with that baseman. We got to run her at third base now. It's just one out.
One out. Hammer long ball to the right fielder, locked in and fit. 1 for 2 today. Sturdy Woodman at third base with 1 out. First pitch to long ball is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Oh. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Long ball is in the hole. 0-2 now. That's lifted. Oh. That's going to get caught by Stephon Ballard. Unfortunately, it's kind of shallow right field, so Sturdy Woodman did not have the room to tag up. Freddie Knox steps in.
All right, Freddie, we need a single here. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He can do it. He was a great hitter for so long. Maybe he gets back in. Hard liner, third base. Diving Pennington makes the stop. She throws to first. He can't beat it out, and they cancel out the play. Doggone it.
So we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th. It's still Beewolves 2, Gold Coats nothing. Jacques Oftan 0 for 1. Peyton Nielsen 0 for 1. Flapjack Noble 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bender at 43 pitches with 2 Ks on the day. Jacques Oftan's neutral and well. He's not 100%. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 1 today.
All right, Jockey.
Oh. First pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a roller but foul along the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacques Oftan, the Gold Coat catcher. There's a roller, and that's...
Oh, no. Oh, his mojo goes down.
That was such crud, because they gave... I was pushing because I thought they were going to give me Peck, and they gave me Bender. So then I start to correct it, and they switch it over to Peck. I hate it when it does that to me. It does that to me a lot. First pitch to Peyton Nielsen, strike 1. That one's fouled off into the stands, and very quickly Peyton Nielsen is in the hole, 0-2. Jacques Oftan at first base on what was a fluke single. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Peyton Nielsen, the Gold Coat left fielder. That one's a low ball, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Jacques Oftan's got some speed. There's a shot. Oh, and that's going to get into... Oh, no. Come on.
Oh, they're going to get a run off of this. Doggone it.
That's cheap. That's the cheapest thing I've ever seen. Freaking... God. And then Billy LeBoinc's so slow. He can't. They gave me Billy LeBoinc, and I couldn't get there,
Yeah.
So now there's a double. The Gold Coats score a run. It's 2-1, bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. It's Flapjack Noble, the first baseman. Come on, get back in this now. That one's fouled off. And very quickly, Flapjack Noble's in the hole, 0-2. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's strike 3 over the outside corner. Peyton Nielsen watches it go by. So 1 out. Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop's neutral and pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, runner at second base. Score is now 2-1 Beewolves. First pitch to... Why is nobody diving? Why is nobody jumping or diving? All right, so a single to left field. Runners now at the corners, first and third with 1 out. Pants Delgado's tense, but fit. He's hitting .263 in the playoffs. Delgado 0 for 1 today.
They need that double play.
That one's fouled straight back. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pants Delgado, the second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Delgado fooled completely on that pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's low ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Pants Delgado goes down on strikes. 2 outs now. Princess Dapper, the pitcher, steps in. She's neutral and pitch. She's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Beewolves 2, Gold Coats 1. Bender throws a 60-second pitch. That's foul along the third baseline. Strike 1. That's foul along the third baseline again. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Princess Dapper in the batter's box. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Hurley Bender gets out of trouble. But the Gold Coach put one on the board, so as we head into the top of the sixth, it's Beewolves 2, Gold Coach 1, Magic Moore 0 for 2, Billy LeBlanc 1 for 2, and Eliza Peck 1 for 2. Princess Dapper at 57 pitches with a walk and giving up 9
Now
hits.
batting, the center fielder,
Magic Moore.
Boy, if
The
the Beatles
center
can
fielder.
get one back, you know?
0 for 2 so far. First pitch to Moore is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Magic Moore. That one's one hopper to flapjack double at first base. He's going to pick it up and take it himself for the first out. And in steps Billy LeBlanc.
Billy LeBlanc 1 for 2 with a single, 444 in the playoffs. Great contact hitter. Reaches out, gets a liner straight to the glove of Legato, 2 down.
Don't make it easy on her. Eliza Peck, the catcher, neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. 2 quick outs in the top of the sixth. We definitely don't want this to turn. That pitch is inside ball 1. That one's outside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Eliza Peck, the Beewolf catcher. That's over the card of the plate for called strike. Strike 1. That one's popped up on the infield. The shortstop is calling for it. Makes the catch. Haley Hooper with the third out. So 1, 2, 3. We're heading into the bottom of the sixth. It's Beewolves 2 runs on 9 hits. Gold Coast 1 run on 3 hits. Stephon Ballard 0 for 2. Dunk Pineda 0 for 2. Haley Hooper 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hurley Bender at 64 pitches with 5 Ks.
The right fielder, number 18.
That's it. Stephen Ballard, 105 on the season. Tense. Normally a good contact hitter. That one goes outside. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Pressure up already. Bottom of the sixth. The Gold Coats could tie things here and really take the wind out of their sails. Hard line down to first base. Oh, come on. Sturdy Woodman dives where it can't grab it. And then get the single.
The center fielder, number.
All right, let's go double play now. You got the locked in Dunk Pineda. Great contact hitter. They're hoping for that double play ball. Hurley Bender throwing his 67th pitch. Fouled back off the wall. 0-1 the count. Hurley still hanging in there, looking good. First baseline foul ball. 0-2. Got him in a hole. The locked in Hurley against swinging a strike 3. Hurley gets another K. Takes the wind out of his sails and sets the tempo here for Haley Hooper now. 0 for 2. Power hitter. Pressure up. Outfield going to go deep. Double play still real good. He throws to first base, gets him back in the dirt. 70th pitch by Hurley Bender. It's going to start things off. It's a break-in pitch in there for a strike. 0 the count. Swinging a strike 2. 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Can he get her to chase? Swinging a strike 3. Another K by Bender. And he's decided he's going to take over here, but he's facing a dangerous Jock off 10 with the pressure way up now. 1 for 2 the single. Jock off 10 has 1 home run in the season. Another one here would put them ahead by 1 run. Checks in that first one's outside ball 1-1 the count. That one's inside corner 1 apiece. Now safety's off. 75th pitch by Bender. Looking for the right call. Swinging to a strike 2. The power hitter 1-2. Oh, that one just misses outside 2-2-2. What's it going to be here? What's going to happen? A tense situation. It's his call from Peck. Hard line foul ball. First base side. Oh, that one's a little bit low. He does not chase. 3-2 full count. 2 outs. Come on, Bender. Shut him down. Strike 3 gets him. He doesn't like the call. Way to get out of it early.
All right, so we're going to head into the 7th inning. Beewolves holding on to a 1-run lead. 2-1 as we head into the top of the 7th. Hurley Bender 1 for 2. Hanley Dexter's 1 for 3. And Sturdy Women 2 for 2 with a walk. Princess Dapper at 65 pitches, giving up a walk and 9 hits. Hurley Bender is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single, hitting .333 in the playoffs.
All right, Beewolves they gotta add more to the score to really get out ahead of this thing. First one misses ball 1. Second one, liner in the center field. Hurley Bender looking great offensively and defensively tonight. He had another great single by Hurley. And he's a fast runner when he's on, too.
He is, yeah. So runner at first base with no outs. Hanley Dexter is up. He's on fire fit. 1 for 3 with a single. I don't know if I want to test that arm behind home plate, though. That's a pretty good arm on Jock off 10. First pitch to Hanley Dexteris is low, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Hanley Dexteris. Throw over, and the ball sails, and this is going to get Hurley Bender all the way to third base.
Wow.
And so with no outs and a runner at third base, Hanley Dexteris, 2 balls, no strikes. Princess Dapper feeling the pressure. That one's outside, ball 3. Dapper now at 70 pitches, make it 71 right here. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's ball 4. And now the runners at the corners with no outs, and in steps Sturdy Woodman. The pressure way up right now, Tommy.
Yeah. Sturdy 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. Runners in the corners, no outs. And the Beewolves got to score here, Pete. They got to get a score. There's a hard liner to left center field. It's deep. It's going back. It's going to be caught, but that's going to bring the run in. Tagged up does Hurley. And the Beewolves add another one on the board just what they needed. Way to get that sac fly there, Woodman.
Yes, sir. Woodman was hoping that was going to go further, but sac fly's okay. Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's 1 for 3 with a single. Hanley Dexteris at first base with 1 out. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Dexteris off with the pitch. He's going to be in there into second with a stolen base. So runner at second base with 1 out. No balls, 2 strikes to Bertha Banks. Throw back to second, and Dexteris is back. 0-2.
Oh, Bertha.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Bertha Banks goes down on strikes. 2 outs now with a runner at second base.
Bertha not looking good there. Hammer 1 for 3 with a single, 421 in the season. Oh, a home run would just be delicious. A little early swing. Stands out a souvenir for the first base line. That's a hard liner to right center field, but it's caught by Pineda for the third out. Man, right into his glove.
Yeah, dagnabbit. So we're going into the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves 3, Gold Coats 1. Peyton Nielsen 1 for 2 with a double. Flapjack Noble 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Guadalupe Pennington 1 for 2. Bender has thrown some pitches. Peyton Nielsen is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Hurley Bender at 79 pitches.
Whoosh. Whoosh, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of pitches. He's got to get a couple more here. Strike 1 to Peyton Nielsen. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 swinging strikes on Peyton Nielsen, and he's in the hole 0-2. There's a roller. Bertha Banks is going to charge that one. Pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 down. And in steps Flapjack Noble, who's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, as a matter of fact. So Noble struggling at the plate today. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Noble's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Noble again in the hole 0-2. Bender delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Flapjack Noble goes down for the 3rd time. 2 outs, nobody on. Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop, steps in. She's neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. Hitting .278 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. First pitch to Pennington is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 now. Hurley Bender on fire and fit. That one's popped up into foul territory, and Hammerlong Ballo's there to make a catch for the 3rd out. We're heading into the top of the 8th. Beewolves 3 runs on 10 hits. Gold Coats 1 run on 4 hits with an error. Freddie Knox 1 for 3. Magic Moore 0 for 3. And Billy LeBlanc 1 for 3. Dapper at 78 pitches with a strikeout. 2 walks, giving up 10 hits. ERA's at a 3.29. Freddie Knox, the second baseman's neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a single.
All right.
Dapper delivers the first pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's lifted into left field. The left fielder's calling everybody off. And Peyton Nielsen makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Magic Moore, the center fielder.
0 for 3. A couple underperformers back to back here. Magic Moore has got to get on the board here.
Oops,
fouls out back off the wall. Oh, won the count. Pressure up already. 82nd pitch, and they're gonna make her pitch the whole game. He's a little grounder to Noble. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, he's tense again. Billy LeBlanc, neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. 3 with a single and an RBI. Dapper that's gonna be the in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, nobody on. Then in comes Wax Cantu, the relief pitcher. Wax Cantu with an 8.1 ERA, 2.1 whip, no strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He does not have a lot of velocity, but he's got good junk and good accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. It's a double switch, so Wax Cantu will come in, and Flapjack Noble, the center fielder, actually is playing first base. He's going to get pulled in favor of Montonio Levo. Levo, the first baseman, he's got no errors, no batting average, and no home runs. He's neutral and fit. He's got poor speed, poor fielding, and he's got less than average arms. So maybe a defensive problem, but Montonio Levo was an offensive threat against the Beewolves during the regular season. First pitch to LeBlanc is inside ball one. That one's inside ball two. Wax Cantu starts off with 2 straight balls. He gets that one to curve in. 2 balls, 1 strike. LeBlanc fouls that one off. 2-2. That one's lifted into shallow center, and Dunk Pineda is going to be able to get up there and make the catch off the shoe top. So 3 outs. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Beewolves 3, Gold Coats 1. Pants Delgado 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Montonio Levo's first at bat. Stefan Ballard 1 for 3. Bender at 88 pitches with 9 strikeouts.
Second baseman, number 52.
Pence Delgado 0 for 2. Bender's got to clamp down. Beewolves cannot let him score here. On fire Bender versus the tense Delgado. First pitch checks, but it's in there for strike. 0-1 the count. Pantalones. 90th pitch by Bender. Inside corner just misses ball one. We want a piece of fans here chewing their fingernails off. Swinging him a strike 2 high and inside 1-2. Fans frustrated here with the lack of offense by the Gold Coats. There's a liner, third base line, but that's going to be foul. Still 1-2 to Delgado. Can Bender put him down on a trick pitch? Fouls that one back. First base line. Still 1-2. Get the pitch count up. Bender looking for the right call. Gathers himself, winds up, throws. Hard liner to left field. It's going back to the wall. Magic Moore's going to get it and throw it into second base. And that's going to be a walk-on double by Delgado. Had him, had the 2 strikes, couldn't close it out. They got Montonio Levo, the tying run at the plate. Pressure way up. Bender closing in on 95. Levo's a good power hitter with contact. First one's there for strike 0-1. Got a slower than average runner. There's a liner. Woodman's going to walk, drops it, walks it, tosses it to first after dropping the ball. Runners at third base now, the 1 out. Stefan Ballard 1 for 3 to the single, who's tense. He's going to have a seat. They're going to bring in the power hitter, Chevelle Stewart. They're going for the home run. He's got good contact against left-handers. He's facing a right-hander. Pressure way up. Not a great contact hitter. He's going to pinch hit. He's hitting 1,000 on the season, though. So the Beewolves either need to put him down. They really need a strikeout here. Bender's got 96 pitches. Going to throw 97. This one's high. Misses the ball. The outfield's going to go deep for Chevelle, just in case. An outfield single would be get him in there. That one's for strike 1 apiece. Hard foul back off the wall. It's hard pitches 1-2. Can he get him to chase something on his 100th pitch? Oh! Gets that one near his chin. He has to dive out of the way. 2-2 now. Low and away, it misses. 3-2 full count. There he gets him on the low edge of the strike zone. Strike there. That's just what the doctor ordered. Now brings in Dunk Pineda, who's 0 for 3. A good contact hitter. Not an easy hitter to get past. 102 pitches under his belt. Fans cheering him on. Beewolves get out of this, and they're in a good spot coming into the 9th inning. Misses high and outside, ball 1. The on fire Hurley pitching late game. It's the breaking pitch, reaches down, fouls it off 1 apiece. 2 outs, just 1 more to go. Liner first base again, foul ball 1-2. Get him to chase something, Hurley. Get him to chase trash. Chase the garbage. Pops that one up. It's foul. The first base line, but sturdy Woodman ranges over. He's going to grab that in the grass to close out the side. Way to go.
All right, so we're heading into the 9th inning. Beewolves 3 runs on 10 hits. Gold Coats 1 run on 5 hits with 1 error. Eliza Peck 1 for 3. Early Bender 2 for 3. And Henley Dexter's 1 for 3 with a walk. Wax Cantu threw 5 pitches in his brief appearance in the 8th inning. Eliza Peck, the catcher's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
Juanita Hernandez. Hernandez.
Juanita Hernandez is going to take over for Chevelle Stewart, the pinch hitter. I'm reading your stuff. Do you want me to go ahead?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, Juanita Hernandez is going to be the right fielder. She's got no errors, no batting average, no home runs. She's neutral in fit. She's got less than average speed, but she's got good fielding, good arm out there in right field. So Juanita Hernandez now in right field.
All right, first pitch by Cantu to start the ninth is a strike.
Ooh, I don't buy
to
that.
count. The Gold Coats want to close down and then get their offense. That one misses outside one apiece. Beewolves want to add more on. 2 strikes now. 1 and 2. He's got Peck in the hole. Gets her on a 4-pitch strikeout.
It's got some bend in it. That's got some bend in it. Hurley Bender's on fire. Fit 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
I think
1 out in the top of the ninth.
right. He's had a good.
It's up to you. Whatever you want. Yeah, he's pitched a lot. So
So the question becomes: we go for power or contact?
I don't know. It's really kind of open with the lead. I mean, you can go for power. If we get a home run, that's great. We don't. I don't know.
Is Cantu a lefty or a righty?
Oh, I think he's a righty.
All right.
Now batting, Steve Monstour.
All right, so Steve Monstour, the backup catcher, is going to come in and pinch hit. He's got no batting average in the playoffs. He's neutral in fit. He's got better than average power. He's got less than average contact and less than average speed, but he's got power versus right-handed pitching. So Steve Monstour pinch hitting for the pitcher, Hurley Bender.
That was the pitch.
First pitch to from Wax Cantu's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1-1-1. That catches the inside corner. Strike 2. That one's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out to Steve Monstour. That one's lifted into right field, just shy of the warning track, and Juanita Hernandez will make the catch for the second out. 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexteras.
All right, Hanley, close things out here with a home run. 1 for 3 with a walk, on fire. He just needs to drive 1 deep. Oh, that one misses. Good patience. 1-0 the count. 2 outs. Pressure up. There's his pitch. Oh, it's a liner to right field, but running up Hernandez. She's going to grab that on the run and close things out. Half of an inning left to go, Pete. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 outs away from the finals.
Oh.
Beewolves 3, Gold Coats 1 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Steve Monstour, the pinch hitter, will be lifted, and they're going to bring in Case Barajas. Barajas, the relief pitcher with no ERA, a 1.0 whip, 3 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity. He's got poor junk and a little bit less than average accuracy, but he's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So as we go into the bottom of the ninth, Haley Hooper 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Jacques Often 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Peyton Nielsen 1 for 3 with a double. Barajas taking the bump, but that's 0 ERA.
Now batting,
Haley Hooper, the shortstop. Playing right field. No, she's playing shortstop. Okay, so Haley Hooper, the shortstop, 0 for 3 today. First pitch from Barajas in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled straight back, and very quickly Haley Hooper in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Barajas delivers. Allen's fouled off. Straight back. 0-2. Allen's fouled off as well. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Barajas throwing his 5th pitch. There's a shot to Hanley Dexteras. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Jacques Often, the catcher. He's neutral and wet. Neutral and well. Power versus right-handed pitching.
Neutral and wet.
Neutral and wet. First pitch from Barajas is in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on. Allen's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacques Often, the Gold Coat catcher. Allen's low ball 2. 2-1 now. Allen's lifted foul out of play along the third base side. 2-2. Barajas delivers. It's a roller to Woodman. He's going to pick it up and step on first for the second out. 2 outs. And in steps Peyton Nielsen, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI today. Barajas at 10 pitches, 2 outs. First pitch to Nielsen is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Howland's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Peyton Nielsen, the Gold Coat left fielder. Ooh, that one was low ball 2. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Barajas delivers. That's fouled off into the stands along the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a shot. That's going to get to Hanley Dexteris. Going to pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. The Beewolves win, and they're heading to the finals for the first time in Phoenix history.
Oh, man.
Beewolves win. That was a good one. It's a long time coming.
That was tough. That was a nail biter. You never knew where that was going to go. Crikey. Well, geez, the Beewolves did what they had to score first. First of all, it was a tug of war until the 4th inning. Beewolves finally get 2 runs. They clamped down in the bottom of the 4th, which sets a good pace. The Gold Coats get 1 in the 5th. They committed error. Beewolves add 1 more in the 7th. Nothing happens after that. The Beewolves score 3 runs on 10 hits. The Gold Coats 1 run on 5 hits with the error. Hanley Dexteris comes out, goes 1 for 4, gets a walk. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. Bertha Banks 1 for 4, gets struck out once. Hammerlong Bala 1 for 4, crosses the plate once. Freddie Knox 1 for 4, crosses the plate once as well. Magic Moore, basically a non-factor, 0 for 4. Billy LeBoink 1 for 4, gets an RBI as well. Eliza Peck 1 for 4, also with an RBI and a strikeout. Hurley Bender 2 for 3, crosses the plate once. Steve Montour comes into pinch hit, goes 0 for 1.
And then over there for the Gold Coats, Stephon Ballard goes 1 for 3. Chevelle Stewart came in a pitch hitting situation, and he 0 for 1, struck out. Not much help there. Juanita Hernandez did not. Came in as a defensive substitution in the 9th. Didn't get a chance to hit. Dunk Pineda 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Haley Hooper 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. This is not what you want to see in the finals. Jakov said he goes 1 for 4. Struck out once, but he did score a run. Peyton Nielsen 1 for 4 with that. He got the RBI. Flapjack Noble, he goes 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Wow, Wax Cantu does not get a chance at that. Guadalupe Pennington 1 for 3. Pan Delgado 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Princess Dapper went 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the Montanio Leyva was 0 for 1. So, yeah, I mean, just, again, Hurley Bender shutting down the heart of that lineup. And that's really what that did him in. You know, you're looking at Pineda, Hooper, and off 10, basically 1 for 12.
Yeah.
And you can throw Nielsen in there. That's 2 for 16.
Yep. Yeah. Big game for Hurley. They needed him tonight, and he showed up. What a playoff veteran. Speaking of which, Hurley gets the win. He goes 8 innings. He's up only 5 hits, just 1 run, 10 more Ks, which we've seen double-digit strikeouts from him so many times. He led the season in strikeouts. I think he's leading the playoffs in strikeouts. His ERA is 0.53. He's 2-0 in the playoffs. Won both of his games. What a playoff pitcher. Case Bras comes in. They were going to go with Macy York, but she was tired from her last one. So Case comes in. He gets the save. Goes 1 inning, gives up nothing. He's now 1-0-1 on the season in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a gamer right there in the playoffs. Again, he struggled during the regular season, but he seems to be finding his way in the playoffs. For the Gold Coats, Princess Dapper, she'll get the loss. She went 7 2/3 innings again. She's pitched 7 2/3. She only gave up 3 earned runs. So she gives up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. She didn't give up any long balls. She kept the ball in the park. She'll leave with a 3.14 ERA, and her record will fall to 1 win and 1 loss. Wax Cantu came in, pitched an inning in the 3rd. He racked up 1 strikeout. He will end the season with a 5.79 ERA and a record of 1 win and no losses.
Yeah, it was such a low-scoring game. The pitchers did so well that even the losing pitchers played a good game,
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like you say, you can say what you want to about Princess Dapper, but she only gave up 3 runs. And when you get to the finals, 3 runs shouldn't beat you. You should be able to generate enough offense for that. But Hurley Bender was just a little bit better today. As a matter of fact, 3 stars of the game. First star, Early Bender, good old number 50, the starting pitcher for the Beewolves. He went 8 innings, gave up 5 hits, an earned run, and racked up 10 strikeouts.
Second star of the game goes to the B-ranked first baseman, number 42, Sturdy Woodman, who we picked up in the offseason, right? Offseason? Or did we get him after the...
Yeah, no, I think it was during the offseason.
His first season for Beewolves gets him second star in the final game of the conference, helping the Beewolves take the conference title. He goes 2 for 2 with an RBI.
And then the third star of the game, the A-ranked Princess Dapper, the starting pitcher for the Gold Coach. She did what she could, 7 2/3. She gave up 10 hits, but only 3 runs crossed the plate. She walked 2, and she did not get a lot of help out there. Tommy G with 4 hits, 1 RBI, 2 great catches, and 4 strikeouts, a contribution of 47%. Pete J was 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 53%.
All right, and that ends the Gold Coats 2022 season. Both Oakland teams are out of the way. Good news and bad news, Pete. The good news, the Beewolves are going to the finals. We got our chance to take the title. The bad news is we're facing the Burners. And the Burners are just, like you said, murderers row there. McCormick, Dorsey, Albright. It's gonna be a prize fight.
It's going to be tough. And Beavis Ortiz, we're going to be looking at, Ortiz, Japani, and then Deshaun Levon. And like we said, we did not see a very good outing from Levon. So let's hope Ortiz and Japani can kind of take the Burners quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are tough. They have, they are contact specialists and they can hit the ball. It's going to be hard to get those strikeouts. But again, you're talking about Beavis Ortiz, you're talking about Fran Japani. They rack up strikeouts, so it's going to be a good matchup. Well, whichever team is able to do what they do best is going to win.
Yeah, and I mean, so it looks like I was just looking at the season, not just our rankings. So we were the second ranked team in our conference. They were the third. We also had a slightly better record. So the good news is the finals, first game of the finals is going to be in Red Rock Park in Phoenix, Arizona. So Ortiz will climb the mound wearing the white jersey, and like you said, hopefully they close things out in Hawaii with a sweep.
Yeah, I definitely would not want to see these guys get you take that first one, put them on their heels, and then you bury them in the second one. You don't want to give these guys a second life. You don't want to give these guys a second opportunity at the apple,
Yeah.
Take them out clean, take them out quick.
So I'm looking at 22 runs scored by the Burners so far in this playoffs. Beewolves look like they got, let's just see, 11, 9, 23. So pretty evenly matched. Although, I mean, the Burners got a lot of their runs in one game. Other than that, they got a 0, 2, 4, 2. So if the Beewolves could keep them from, racking up a whole ton, the Beewolves are the favorite to win.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, they only scored 6 against the Freebooters, and like you say, they had that one, big game against the Outlaws.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
A great end to the conference. Whew, what a relief. The Beewolves not getting knocked out for the third straight year of the second round. They're going to the finals. Your Arizona Beewolves. So we'll hop on a plane back to Phoenix and definitely be sure to catch that over there. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get at it.